Welcome, Aries, to the month of August 2017. And this is going to be an unusually exciting month because there are going to be partial and lunar eclipses. But I'll get to that in just a moment. So, Aries, Uranus goes retrograde on August 3rd at 5 minutes and 32 seconds in your first house. So, let me see if I have that. I don't have that. Oh. Well, I guess I need to make one for the planet Uranus, but that's okay. In the meantime, Uranus goes retrograde on August 3rd, which might have you possibly backpedaling suddenly on things you had planned, as in some kind of physical endeavors for your body or yourself, but that's not a bad thing. There's probably some intrinsic quality to that. Not quite sure what that is yet, but then on August 4th, Jupiter in your 7th house squares Pluto, coming over here 3 signs away in your 10th house of career at 18 minutes and 49 seconds. So you will have to deal with some kind of hopefully not, but maybe some kind of antagonism or challenge with others in your career sector. So that might be something you want to keep in mind in a big way. Then on August 7th, there is a full moon. Here's the moon here. Oh, and by the way, you are here because this is Earth. But on August 7th, there is a full moon in your 11th house of friendships at 15 degrees Aquarius, 25 minutes. Then, as I was stating at the very beginning of the video, there is a partial lunar eclipse also occurring in Aquarius, which also is in your 11th house of friendships, goals, wishes, and hopes. And this will help you, even though it's partial, this will help you open up avenues of something perhaps that you've been hoping to do in a humanitarian way, as Aquarius is the humanitarian sign. And then on August 11th, Uranus semi-squares, let's see, at a 45-degree angle, Neptune, let's see, at 21 minutes and 50 seconds. So a semi-square is a very small 45-degree angle. Not sure why they're saying semi-squares, but that's an August 11th aspect. Then on August 13th, Mercury again goes retrograde. And let's see, where is my retrograde? Mercury again goes retrograde. Going into your 6th house of work and health. Then the moon goes into the last quarter on August 15th at 22 degrees 25 minutes. Where is that? In Gemini, in your third house of communications. So you might want to wrap up your last minute documents, perhaps, in terms of communications. And then the new moon, or before, let's see, the moon, hang on, the moon in Gemini also sextiles Uranus so your emotions will be erratic, and sudden outbursts of glee or perhaps some kind of news might come to you, or you might give somebody some news before it enters, before the moon enters Cancer in your fifth house. Yeah, let me see here. New moon. Well, actually, no. Before. Yeah, because it will be in the fourth house. Excuse me. Pardon me. The fourth house. Then the new moon will be entering Leo. Look at all this activity in your fifth house of romance. The Sun, Mars, North Node of the Moon, and now the new moon will be entering Leo at 28 degrees 53 minutes on August 21st, wherein there will be a total lunar eclipse on that very day at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So this will allow you to really bring out your inner self, your maybe even allow your most highest ideals to really bring it out, because of it being an emotional experience to have a total lunar eclipse in the fifth house of romance and creativity, something you've wanted to create or come to fruition. Then the moon in, let's see, the moon in Virgo sextiles Venus in Cancer on August 23rd. Let's see. Going into or moving toward the first quarter, so it's still sort of taking its time. And then having the moon sextile Venus gives you a sense of well-being and harmony with perhaps a home business, because this deals with work, or your health is improving. Then since Saturn has been retrograde since April 6, 2017, and goes direct on August 25th, this will help your ideals even more, because it will make anything that you've been philosophizing on concrete. Then Jupiter going through your 7th house of relationships helps really perhaps bring your partners or partnerships, I don't know, magnifying or enlarging your scope. Then Venus enters, goodness gracious, look at this 5th house. Venus enters Leo in your 5th house on August 26th, sextiling Saturn. I'm not quite sure why it's, wait a minute here. 1, 2, 3, no, it can't be that. But Venus, anyhow, enters Leo on August 26th, making things even more doubly, triply romantic because of this total lunar eclipse. And then finally, Mercury. Wait. The moon goes into its first quarter in your 9th house in Sagittarius. 6 degrees Sagittarius, 11 minutes. So you might feel a little bit of inhibition with Saturn here with the moon, but don't allow that to hold you back. I'm sure you can overcome that and break through with an impulsive action. And then Mercury enters Leo. Wow, this 5th house is busy. On August 31st. And that's about it. That's that's what I see for August for you, Aries. This has been Megan from North Star Astrology. And if you feel like liking and or subscribing, please feel free to do so.